They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 200 pounds. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been. The Rock, Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters.
That's why this fight is so hot. You could have bought a ticket last year for this fight. People are so excited, looking forward to this.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Oh, what a punch! Caught right through the guard with a big uppercut, and this time he might go down. Looking to land the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab misses. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Nice job getting that punch through. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has... Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers just want to mull you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Rocky just got clipped.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
His offense gets stifled there by a clinch.
Tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
They're giving us a height. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the...
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Up the high guard to protect his face, but his body's open. Catch and shoot. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These punches coming from every angle. So rigid anymore with the stance. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Misses with that uppercut. The scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Perfect counter lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. And he misses with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good one. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. Do you believe what we're seeing? Can't find a home with that jab. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Beautiful counter shot. That's another scoring shot. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
And remember, with the lighter weights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move, they pass, they shove. It's a hard night work for the referee.
Hey, those punches add up. To be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Just missed with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
That uppercut just missed. Missed him with that uppercut. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger.
Well, it's a smart move to clinch, but you can't do that too often.
Yeah, you've got to clinch. Well, the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable.
Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Nice punch.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
That punch landed. Quick punch scores. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt. Everyone getting tired of seeing these two fighters hold and clinch.
You cannot do it too often because the referee's going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. Counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bowe in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because...
Better be careful. The referee may take a point if he keeps clinching.
You've got to save that in the back because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again.
He's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. That jab misses.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Clean jab. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice punch. So he's going to drop his arms. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And he scores with the... Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Rocky Marciano, a true Hall of Famer, never lost a fight in his professional career, and he's taking on an underdog, an unknown.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Just misses with that uppercut. And once again, he gets clinched.
What you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6 or 7 times just to get the advantage with the referee, so he tells them off. In fight game, I've got to get you to the point where you're complaining, you're getting frustrated, you try and butt me, you try and bite me, you try and do something out of character where the referee jumps on you and takes a point off you. That's the whole name of the game. Or even make you tired. There's a tactic to do it. Trust me, in the gym, these guys do a lot more and it's a lot rougher.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Hey, sometimes the best thing you can do is to grab your opponent.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
You can see he does not like being grabbed onto.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Good one. Lucky that hook didn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bowe in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Can't find a home with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Yes, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. That counter punch caught him clean. Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
They need to be worried that the referee's not going to throw them out the ring and disqualify them both.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. Counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry.
We came here for a fight, and we've got a hugging contest.
Yeah, you've got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And that's the right decision here. Veteran move to grab on, but as you know, you can't do it too often.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition.
Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what... And there's the bell to start the round. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice job getting that punch through. Swing and a miss with that hook. And wisely here, they're going to clinch and hold on to stop this offensive onslaught.
You cannot do it too often because the referee is going to pull you apart and deduct a point.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That big hook doesn't land. job getting that punch through. How many more times is the referee going to let these fighters clinch each other without taking a point?
You've got to save that in the back, because if you're ever hit and hurt, a clinch will save your life. You've got to hold on, clear your head, step off again, push them, hold them, lean them down. So when you're going to use those clinches, do it on the...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good punch. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
And a good decision here to clinch.
Sometimes style makes fight, but this one, the styles just seem to be clashing.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than that.
And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
Had to hold on, getting hurt every time the punches land.
Nice counter shot. Good right hand. Couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Rocky Marciano, a true Hall of Famer, never lost a fight in his professional career, and he's taking on an underdog, an unknown.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
That lights out right there.
So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
Look at his corner, look at the restrictions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back.
And they got caught! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleep.
Wise move here to try and slow the momentum down here by grabbing on.
You can't do that too often, because the referee is eventually going to start.
You can see there's blood, and the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Are you okay?
The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. There's a counter shot. This could be the end. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Johnny, I thought they were supposed to hit each other, not hold each other.
Sometimes you got to go with the instincts. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Nice counter shot. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.